Hello, this is Mo and this is Mo Chat. It is October the 13th, 2016. It is now 8:45 p.m. here in Chanute, Kansas. Okay, this is going to be one of Mo's ranting videos, alright? I simply cannot understand this stuff. I cannot understand this stuff for the life of me. Okay, so to prevent any copyright issue and all that stuff, okay, I'm going to say right off the bat, hashtag not sponsored. I will put a link here so that you can go read this yourself, and I will tell you where I'm getting it from. The New York Times, okay? I love this newspaper. I love it. They cover everything, and they cover it from both sides, okay? Or it seems so to me. I mean, if you know different, let me know. But I read a lot of the New York Times, and they seem to be, like, they try to be fair. You know what I'm saying? They have the story from that side, and they have the story from that side, okay? And then, of course, they have the opinion pages, which there's some person, giving comments and their opinion on something. Well, let me tell you right now, Mo Chat is one of the best at having opinions. I got one. Okay, I'm not going to say any names, alright? What I'm going to say is two names. Trump, Clinton. That's all I'm going to say. That's all that's needed. You don't need anything else. You already know what's going on, right? Have you heard about what Trump said? Have you heard about the women coming up and accusing him of assaulting them, touching them, grabbing them, groping them? Really? Okay. Now, I just want to say something. Honest to goodness, okay? Back in the 70s and 80s, Trump was already known as a upperclassman, right? He was well-to-do, well-off, a business person. His father was a big business person. This guy was already well-known, just barely out of college, and he was well-known. But these two people, way back then, okay, we're talking about, okay, let me look at the years for you, okay, the years for you. 1978, okay, and this other one in 2005, okay, in 2005, this person, okay, I'm not even going to say anything else, this person meets Mr. Trump outside of an elevator, and this person claims Mr. Trump was all over her. Kissing her cheeks, and then he kissed her on the mouth. That's what this person says. Okay. Alright, let's try to be fair, okay? Let's... honest to goodness, let's try to be fair. You know, I have been groped, grabbed, touched when I didn't want to be, abused by someone in the male population. It's happened to me, okay? Let me tell you something. If I was working in a big office building downtown, in a big city, where there is a lawyer on every street corner, on every block, let me tell you something. If that happened to me, I wouldn't care who that person was. If I was in that type of position, I'd report it. Simple as that. Simple as that. I'd get me a lawyer and I would say, I was assaulted by that person. I want something done about it. I would have reported it. Now all of a sudden, Donald Trump is running for president. Hillary Clinton was low in the polls. Now all of a sudden, she's skyrocketing because they brought up these people that claim Donald Trump assaulted them. One of them says it happened on a plane. For Pete's sake, on a plane? Where's the witnesses? Any other people on the plane see this? I'm just saying, come on, people. This is 2016. 2005, that was 11 years ago. How about 1980? Okay, 1980, really? 30 years plus ago? Really? I'm a woman. And I have absolutely nothing against women. I love women of all kinds. Absolutely. And I will stand beside a woman so fast. And I will defend a woman to my dying breath. But these people, come on. 11 years, 30-something years ago, these things happened. And we're just now hearing about this. Just now that he is running for president. I've heard some really bad things. I really have. I've heard some horrible things said about both of these two candidates. And I'm just torn up. I'm torn up inside. I don't know who to trust anymore. I don't know which one to trust. Did Mr. Trump actually do those things? He swears he didn't. Nope, he says he did not do that. That these people are making up stories about him. That's what he says. Hillary Clinton, she seems to think, oh yeah, he's guilty, he done it. And she is trashing him all over the place. She's even got President Obama in on the trashing. Come on. And I understand that this is a campaign and they're trying to get voters to vote for them. I get it. But name calling, integrity bashing, personal attacks like this, where's the good morals? How in the world can we vote for either one of them acting this way? They're both acting like better than anyone else bullies. That's what they're acting like. Totally just bashing each other. Is this what we want in the presidential office? Really? I just don't understand it. I don't understand. Is there anybody else out there that understands this? I really do not know. And one of them calls her sister on the phone and tells her. The first thing she should have been calling was a lawyer. Can anyone explain that? That one happened in 2005. Come on. Don't you think women in 2005 knew how to call a lawyer? Of course we do. We know how to now. We know how to then. I'm not falling for it. I'm just simply not falling for it. And there is nothing that I would not do if I thought that Hillary Clinton was being straight up and honest with everybody and just, if she really acted like she cared and was a stand-up, decent person. But I have seen some things lately that's making me doubt that. I'm seriously concerned about that. I do not know how I am going to make a decision to vote. This seems to be the hardest year of my life to make this decision. What do you think? Anybody? Are you worried about Clinton? Are you worried about Trump? I mean, Trump is worth billions, they say. They say some of his businesses are worth $50 million. Okay, I've been reading all the news articles about this. It's crazy. The man is worth tons of money. So, you know what I don't understand? If he's worth all that money, why does he want to drive himself freaking crazy being president? You know, from what I've heard about these and what I've read about it, I've read books on presidents, okay? Jimmy Carter, for one, said it was one of the most nerve-wracking jobs he'd ever had. Nixon like to lost his mind. You know about that, what happened when he was in there. And look at poor John F. Kennedy. He was shot and killed. And no, they still haven't figured that all out yet. They probably never will. So, if Donald Trump is worth so much, why would he want to put his very life in danger? There has even been articles in the paper about people threatening Donald Trump. I mean, really? There's even been people talking about moving out of the United States if Hillary gets elected. So you're going to give up your American citizenship if Hillary becomes president? Oh my God. Is this going too far, people? Somebody tell me. What do you think about it? I really, really do not know. I don't know. Also, Donald Trump, says that he was just bragging and that it was just talk, just words. Some of the things that he said, bragging about pushing himself on women. And whether or not he wins is going to be based on whether his voters believe him or not. Well, how many presidents have we believed? And we hear story after story of what's going on behind our backs that they don't tell us about. I'm sorry, but I absolutely am disgusted with Mrs. Clinton's significant other. He's already been president. And, for some strange reason, deep down in my bones, I feel that he is all behind her running. I think he put her up to it. Because he wants to be president. And, don't you feel like if she gets in there, he's going to have a whole lot to say? Huh? Seriously. The guy's already been in there. He knows the ropes. And if you think she's not going to rely on what he has to say, for some reason, I seriously think Bill Clinton is looking for a way in. And if his wife becomes president, well, looks like there's the door right there. It's open. And he'll be right there. He's going to be underneath her feet, following everywhere she goes. So really, people, tell me what you think about all this stuff. What is your opinion? You know what? I think all of our opinions matter. Every one of us have the right to our own opinion of what's going on. And whether or not we find the truth is up to us. So I think we need to really keep an eye on what these people are talking about because, my goodness, really? These two are grown adults, okay? Oh, both of them over the age of 60, for heaven's sakes. How old is Clinton? 70 something? Or close to 70? Donald Trump is, what, 60, what is it, 67 or something like that? And these two want to be president? Why can't we get a middle-aged person in there, like a 50-year-old, perhaps? Wouldn't it be nice if one of us normal, average American citizens could become president? Guess what? I probably never will, because I speak my mind too much, you know. I like to know what's going on, so they'll probably never put me in there, because I ask too many questions, right? Right. I think we all should ask these questions. Every single one of us should ask these questions. There was another thing in the news I heard, the questions that they will not let you ask at the debate. It's probably the very questions that we want answered. Am I right? Think about it, people. Let me know what you think. Send me a comment about this presidential election that's coming up. We're running out of time, people. And the two candidates that we've got running, that we're going to have to choose from, well, that's a scary mix of soup, isn't it? I'm really worried about it. I don't know who I'm going to vote for. I have no idea. So, let me know what you think. Don't forget, your opinion counts. Everybody's opinion counts. So send me your opinion. Tell me what you think about it. Are you going to flip a card? Toss a coin? Is it the worst of two evils? Let me know. If you have not subscribed yet, please hit that red button up there. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.